Okay, episode 2 of my series. As you can tell, I'm still in the same phase as my first video because I just made it. In my first video, I went over what is BDSM. In this one, I'm going to go over how it is seen in the community. Not in the community, in society. A brief history of BDSM is, 20 more or less, don't murder me guys, 20 more or less years ago, this was considered illegal. Not only illegal, this was considered, I'm gonna go with illegal. Yes, it was considered illegal. It was wrong in so many ways. It was just as bad as when Christianity was illegal. You were murdered, basically, and not murdered because it's legal in this country, but you could be put away for literally having kinky sex. It was catastrophe. It was chaos. It was wrong in so many ways, and so looked down upon. Oh my god, what is on my TV? Loiter Squad? I'm ignoring that. Sorry, I wasted 20 seconds. In a society, it was wrong to do anything of the sort, and in some cases, to a lot of Christians and religious people, this is still considered wrong because in the past it has been associated with Satanism because of the black that we wear as uniforms in some cases, and because of the darker side of relationships. It does show the darker side, but in most cases, if you think about it, BDSM in so many ways shows the goodness, and it makes you such a better person than what vanillas are. And short side story, I'm going to have what is a vanilla. A vanilla is somebody who does not associate themselves at all with BDSM, does not participate in it, does not curious about it, they just don't do it. And being a vanilla can or cannot make you agreeable or disagreeable with BDSM. You could be a vanilla and totally hang out with BDSM type people. That does not mean that you're curious about it. That does not mean that you partake in it. Does not mean anything of that sort. So, back to where it fits into society. It is still it might always be a little, misunderstood first. That's why I am not comfortable telling my family about it. This is a very sensitive subject because for some people, talking about BDSM with your family or friends can be, and your vanilla friends, can be very, very difficult. And I choose not to tell my family and friends, my vanilla friends, about my sexuality because I don't think it's that I'm uncomfortable with it, even though I am. I think it's more, I'd rather not waste my time on having to deal with whether they agree with it or not, because it is my personal choice of relationship. It's just like asking for them to accept the fact that I want to be a director instead of an English professor, which I know they're more comfortable. I guess this is a decent analogy. For example, how my parents want me to be an English professor rather than being an English professor at Harvard, rather than being a director in Vancouver. They are okay with me being a director, even though they would prefer for me to be an English professor. And I deal with this a lot because I'm always having to worry about whether people accept me or not. And I'm working on not having to care. And so trying to have my family accept whether or not I have straight or homosexual sex or BDSM or vanilla type sex. I'm going to have whatever type of sex I choose, and I'm going to have whatever career I choose. Just as if I'm going to have whatever color hair I choose, whatever type of clothes I wear, it is my choice. And for other people who choose to have the same decisions, more like that to them. And for people who do choose to tell their parents and their vanilla friends, more power to them. They're open, they're free, they don't give a fuck. They have a lot of rights. I think on the next video I'll give some advice on how to tell your family, because I do know how, and I smooth way to bring it up, and what to do if they are taken aback, and how to get them a little bit more calm, but give them some space. Please email me. I think the next one I might make a little bit shorter, 3 or 4 minutes. These are really long videos. I can make them longer if I want to. Depends on how much I talk, because I talk a lot, especially mine, and making videos like this. So good night, guys. Or it's actually 1 o'clock in the morning right now, so good morning. But I'll see you next time. I don't think I'm gonna make any more videos tonight, so or at least nothing. So bye. To my pet livers and my YouTubers, email me, message me, tell me what you think.